So hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in for today's online video. My name's Victor, one of the instructors for the yoga family, and today we're just going to do a short yoga flow. So during the flow, I'd like us to really focus on our breathing today. So taking some slow, long, deep breaths into the stomach and filling the lungs all the way up. And that breath's going to help connect the body and mind, but also protect the body as we transition between the postures. And the class is designed to stretch the whole body out, also relax and hopefully re-energize the body as well. So today's practice is going to start in a child's posture. So we're going to bring the knees together. If you prefer, you can have them out wide if you'd like. Bringing the heels together, the bum relaxes onto the heels, the chest onto the thighs, the forehead comes down. You can have your arms extended, or you can rest them down by your side. It's up to you. Just have a shuffle about and make yourself comfortable. And when you do feel comfortable and settled, just taking that moment to check in with your body. So just scanning over the body from head to toe, noticing how each individual part of your body feels today. Being mindful of the areas you really want to stretch out, and also the areas of the body we need to be careful of during our practice. And starting to bring the awareness toward your breathing, just noticing if the breath's shallow or whether it's deep. And then we're going to start to slow our breath down. So breathing into the stomach and filling the lungs all the way up to the collarbone, so there's no space left. And just gently releasing the air through the nose if possible. So again, this yogic breathing is going to help connect the body and mind, but protect our bodies as we transition between the postures. So it is really important, this breath. We're going to bring the arms out in front of us if they're not already. And we're going to inhale to lift your chin and chest, coming onto the fingertips, lengthening from the waist. And as you exhale, we're going to walk the hands to the right hand side until you start to feel a stretch along the left side of the body. When you feel the stretch, relax the head down and come back to that slow, deep breath. Breathing into that left side and feeling the ribcage open up on the inhalation. And relaxing the body down with your exhale. So just one more breath here. Then on your next inhale, we're going to lift the chin and chest, come back onto the fingertips and walk the hands back to the center. And as we exhale, we're going to walk around the opposite side until you feel a stretch along the right side this time. When you feel a stretch, relax the head down, come back to that breath. Last breath. And on your next inhale, we're going to walk the hands back round to the center and then back towards the body as we start to lift the body up into a tabletop position. So bringing the hands under the shoulders, the knees come under the hips, fingers spread as wide as they can go. I'm just going to do a few rounds of cat and cat. So relax the toes to begin with. And we're going to inhale to start to lift the chin, chest, tailbone towards the ceiling, dropping the stomach down. And as you exhale, we're going to curl the toes, bringing the chin to the chest, tailbone all the way in, arch the back like an angry cat. Relaxing the toes and inhaling to come up. Exhale back down. So trying to move in time with your breath. Inhale up. And exhale down. And we're going to inhale back to a neutral spine. And we're going to look down at the ground to begin with. And then engage in the core, so bringing the stomach in, we're going to inhale to lift the right arm towards the ceiling and twist to look up the right arm. Really reaching into the fingertips. And then exhale as we bring the arm down, threading it under the left arm. We bring the right shoulder down and look up at the ceiling as we bring the head down. And once the head's comfortable, if you'd like, you can bring the left hand on the back. Or maybe trying to catch the thigh behind the body, whatever works for you here. Just come back to that slow, deep breath. Last breath in. And we're going to bring the left arm back around if it's on the back. Placing it on the ground and then pushing down into the hand. We're going to inhale to lift the body back up. Exhale to bring the right hand under the right shoulder. And when you're ready, inhale to lift the left arm to the ceiling. Twisting to look up the arm, really reach into the fingers. And exhale, bring the arm down, threading it under the right, the shoulder comes down, and again look up at the ceiling as you bring the head down. Once the head's comfortable, you can place the right hand on the back, or again maybe catching the inside of the thigh behind the body, and coming back to your breath. Still filling the lungs all the way up so there's no space left. And gently releasing the air through the nose. And then bringing the right arm back around as we place it on the ground. Again, push down into the hand as we inhale to lift the body back up. Exhale, both hands come underneath the shoulders. And then again, inhale to fill the lungs all the way up. And as we exhale, we're going to walk the hands forward. Bringing the forehead onto the ground, but keeping the hips high, coming into our puppy dog posture. So as you're breathing into the stomach with your exhalation, just allow the chest and the heart to sink towards the ground. But again, just listening to your body, never forcing anything. After a few breaths, if you would like a deeper stretch, you can bring the chin onto the mat. But again, just listen to your body and what works for you. Last breath here. If your chin's on the mat, we're going to push down into the hands gently to bring the forehead back down. And then again, let's engage the core, walk the hands back and inhale to lift the body back up. And we're going to bring the hands just in front of the shoulders. Fingers spread as wide as they can go. We're going to curl the toes and then lift the knees and hips into our downward dog posture. So feet hip distance. Adjusting the body as much as you need to. Hands shoulder width and really push down into the finger pads and the four corners of your palm. And we're going to begin walking the feet up and down, just to warm the legs up and the hamstrings. Maybe twisting the hips as each heel comes to the ground. And then bringing both heels towards the ground together. The hips to the ceiling, the chest ever so slightly will come towards your toes. And then we're going to start to bend the knees and look to the front of the mat and start to walk the feet to the top. As the feet reach the top of the mat, we're going to bend the knees to bring the chest and the stomach onto the thighs. Relax the head down and then grab opposite elbows and hang the arms above the head. Allow the body to hang heavy and just begin by taking 2 deep breaths here. And if you'd like, you can straighten the legs a little bit. Allow the body to hang heavy again. And as you continue to breathe, maybe nodding the head yes with a gentle sway of the arms up and down. Maybe sway left to right, whatever feels good for you here. And coming back to the center, we're going to release the hands to the ground and we're going to bend the knees enough so the palms can come onto the ground. And then inhaling to lift the right arm to the ceiling, twisting to look up the arm if you can, reaching into your fingertips. And continue to come back to that long, slow, deep breath. So if you're comfortable enough here, just stay here. But for those that would like to go a little further, you can start to straighten out the right leg. Take your time, listen to your body. As you exhale your next breath, we're going to bend the right knee and bring the right hand down to the ground, underneath the right shoulder. And then when you're ready, inhale to lift the left arm, twisting to look up the arm, and again reach into the fingertips. Come back to your breath. For those that want to go a little further, you can start to straighten out the left leg. But again, take your time. You may find this side's a little tighter. And on your next exhale, we're going to bend the left knee, bring the left hand down. Allow the body to hang heavy, and we're going to slowly start to roll the body up, one vertebra at a time. The last part of the body to come up is the head. And as the head comes all the way up, just give the head and the shoulders a little wriggle. And then coming towards the front of the mat, feet hip distance. standing as tall as you can. We're going to begin by rolling the shoulders back, opening up the heart, and inhale to swing the arms up. Reach into your fingertips and exhale to fold. Bending the knees as much as you need to bring the hands down. Inhale to lengthen, giving yourself a flat back. And exhale to fold. Bend the knees as we inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as we inhale to swing the arms back up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. And this time we're going to exhale to place the hands down and take a big step back with the right leg. We're going to drop the back knee down, we're going to relax the back toes and push down into the top of the foot on the ground. Bring the stomach in and inhale to lift the arms up. And we're going to exhale to bring the hands down to the ground. Curl the back toes and push off the back foot to come forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Again, we're going to bend the knees and inhale to come all the way back up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hands down. We're going to take a big step back with the left leg. Again, dropping the back knee down, relax the back toes and pushing down into the top of the foot as we bring the stomach in and inhale to lift the arms up. And exhale, the hands come down to the ground. Again, curl the back toes as we push off the back foot to come forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Maybe a small bend in the knees as we inhale to swing the arms back up. And exhale, hands to our heart center. And then we're going to bring the left foot to the center of the mat. And we're going to take a nice big step back with the right leg, maybe about one leg distance. And we're going to try to line up the heel of the front foot with the arch of the back foot. And then we're going to turn the hips and the chest to the right, squaring them off. And turn your head to the front. And we're going to start to bend the front knee. And if you look down and if you find your knee overhangs the ankle, just wiggle that front foot forward. So again, hips, chest to the right. Inhale to lift the arms above the head. Reaching into your fingertips. And exhale to drop the arms to shoulder height into your warrior two. And try to push down into the heels. Lengthen through the crown of the head and reach into your fingertips. As you exhale your next breath, we're going to drop the right hand on the hip, engage the core, and inhale to lift the left arm up and over through reverse warrior. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the forearm down on top of the left knee. So try to stay strong in this left side of the body. Square the chest to the right again, and then inhale to lift the right arm halfway up. Reach into your fingertips, and as you exhale, we're going to start to bring the arm over the head, palm facing down, just until you feel that stretch along the side of the body. Again, staying strong in that left side of the rib cage, push down into the heels. Last breath here. Then looking down at the ground, we're going to bring the stomach in and bring the right arm back round to the hip. So still engaging the core, reach forward with the left hand and inhale back through reverse warrior. And as we exhale, we're going to bring both hands forward. Coming onto the back tiptoes, and the hands come underneath the shoulders and drop the back knee down. Again, engage the core, bring the stomach in, and we're going to inhale to lift the arms all the way up. Reaching into your fingertips, and exhale, the hands come down to your heart. Now, if this is a bit too much pressure on the knee, you can fold the mat up, so you've doubled it up a bit and bring the knee on top. Whatever works for you here. So when you're ready, hands back to your heart. We're going to inhale to lengthen from the waist. And exhale, bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, or as far as your body allows. Trying to look over your left shoulder. And come back to that slow, deep breath. Take your time. And on your next breath, we're going to inhale to lift the body back to the center. Exhale to bring the hands to the ground. If you've folded the mat up, you can release it back down now. So hands under the shoulders, fingers spread, and we're going to lift the back knee up. And pushing into the hands, we're going to try to step that left foot back into a high plank. So the hands come under the shoulders, fingers spread as wide as you can go. Try to keep the bum down and push back with the heels. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in, fill the lungs all the way up. And as we exhale, we're going to come onto the tiptoes, wave the bum back, and then try to drop the heels towards the ground into a downward dog posture. And then inhale back onto the tiptoes, coming forward, back into your high plank. Exhale, coming back up, bum to the ceiling, and drop the heels down through your downward dog posture. And then inhaling back onto the tiptoes, coming forward, back into your high plank. Again, 2 more times now. Let's exhale, bring the bum up, chest towards the toes, the heels come down. And then inhale back on the tiptoes, coming forward again into your high plank. Last time now. Exhale, lift the bum, heels down, chest towards your toes. And then back on the tiptoes as we wave the body forward, back into a high plank. And then let's lift the bum last time. And drop the heels down, chest towards your toes. Now we're going to bend the knees and look to the front of the mat. You can step or hop to the front, it's entirely up to you. Inhale to give yourself a flat back. Exhale to fold. And then a small bend in the knees as we inhale to swing the arms all the way up. Exhale to fold. So bringing the arms all the way up and exhale, hands to your heart. Relax the arms down, and then this time we're going to bring the right foot to the center of the mat and take a big step back with the left leg. And again, trying to line up the heel of the front foot with the arch of the back foot. When you're ready, the hands come to your heart, and we're going to square the chest to the left this time. And the hips. Turn your head forward, bend in the front knee. Again, a quick look down to see if the knee overhangs the ankle. If so, wiggle the front foot forward. Chest to the left, and inhale, lift the arms above the head, reaching into your fingertips, and exhale, dropping the arms to shoulder height into your warrior 2. Come back to your breath. As you exhale the next breath, drop the left hand on the hip and inhale to lift the right arm up and over through reverse warrior. As we exhale, let's bring the right forearm down on top of the knee. Square the chest to the left. Again, staying strong in this right side of the body. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale to lift the left arm halfway up and exhale to bring the arm over the head. Again, palm down, reach into your fingertips, maybe looking up at the ceiling if you can. And still push down into the heels and breathe into the stomach. One more breath here, deepest one today. And as you slowly exhale all of the air out, we're going to look down at the ground. We're going to swing that left arm back round onto the hip and bring the stomach back in, engaging the core. Reach forward with the right hand as we inhale through reverse warrior. And as we exhale, we're going to bring both hands up and over onto the back tiptoes and down to the ground, dropping the back knee. Relax the back toes, and again we're going to push down into the back foot, bring the stomach in, and inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, try to bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, or again as far as your body allows. Looking over the right shoulder, coming back to your breath. Last breath here. And let's inhale to engage the core and bring the body back to the center. Exhale, hands to the ground. Curl the back toes as we lift the back knee up. And again, we're going to push down into the hands as we try to bring that right foot back. Coming back into your high plank. So fingers spread as wide as you can go, hands under the shoulders, pushing back with the heels. And then we're going to bring the knees down to the ground. Knees together, feet together on your tiptoes, and we're going to walk the hands back until we're sat on top of the heels. And as we come all the way up, we're going to try to grab hold of the heels. And we're going to bring the forehead forward, placing the forehead as close to the knees as your body allows, and the top of the head's going to come onto the ground. So either holding your heels or your ankles as tight as you can. We're going to inhale to lift the bum towards the ceiling until you start to feel a stretch along the back, the neck or the shoulders. And then when you feel that stretch, hold in there and come back to your breath. So again, breathing into the stomach. As the air reaches the top of the lungs, you'll start to feel a stretch along the shoulders and the top of the back. Last breath here. And as you exhale the next breath, let's slowly lower the bum to the heels. The hands are going to come underneath the shoulders, and then inhale to lift the body up. We're going to swing the feet to one side, relaxing the bum down, and we're going to come to sitting staff pose dandasana. So just making yourself nice and comfortable. You're going to push down with the backs of the knees, and you're going to reach the toes back towards your body. So the legs are fully engaged on the mat. Okay? So sitting as tall as you can, and walk the fingertips out as far as possible. Lengthen from the waist, still reaching the toes back. And then inhale as we lift the arms up. Reach into your fingertips and keep reaching as we exhale to fold forward. Catching the toes, the feet, the shins, whatever your body allows here. So lift the chin and chest. Try to keep the chin lifted. When you feel like you can go further, inhale to lengthen, creating that extra bit of room. Again, when you feel ready, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften down. So 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, try to bring the chin forward. That's going to help open up the lower part of your back. So last breath here. Then relax in the hands and then reach the fingers forward and inhale to come all the way back up. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the hands down by our side. And with a helping hand, we're going to come to lie all the way down on our back. So hands flat down by your side, palms down. And we're going to bend the knees, bringing the heels towards your bum, feet hip distance. And we're going to push down into the hands and lift the bum off the ground, bringing the hands underneath the body, interlacing the fingers. So this might be enough for you here, but if you feel like you can try to roll onto the shoulders, bringing the arms closer together underneath the body. And when you're ready, we're going to push down into the hands, pushing them into the ground, and inhale to lift the pelvis to the ceiling. Holding there for 3 breaths. And as you exhale your next breath, we're going to relax the hands, we're going to bring the bum to the ground, the knees come to the chest. Let's wrap the arms around the legs, giving them a gentle squeeze, trying to keep the tailbone on the ground, and a little rock side to side. Just giving the lower back and the kidneys a little massage. And coming back to the center, we're going to bring both hands on top of the right knee, and we're going to relax the left leg to the ground. And try to keep the back of the left leg locked on the ground, reaching the left toes back towards your body. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale to bring that right knee towards your chest. Holding when you feel that stretch along the pelvis. Still breathing into the stomach here, filling the lungs all the way up. So 1 more breath here. And then ever so gently, we're going to bring the knee towards our right armpit until you feel the hips open up slightly. When you feel that stretch along the hips, hold in there. 2 more breaths. And then we're going to bring the knee back to the center with a 90-degree bend. We're going to bring the left hand, wrap it around the outside of the right knee. The right arm comes out by your side, shoulder height. We're going to look down the right arm and then gently drop the knee over to the left, but trying to keep the shoulder blades down and not forcing the knee over. Just let your body naturally open up. Just breathing into the stomach. The more the body opens up, the more you'll find that knee drops over, but you may find it doesn't. So 2 more breaths there. Last breath, deepest one today. As you exhale, again you might find the knee comes over a little further, but maybe not. And then look up at the ceiling as we inhale to lift the knee back to the center. And exhale to relax the leg down to the ground. And then bringing the left knee up, both hands on top of the knee. And again, keeping the back of the right leg locked on the ground as we inhale to squeeze the knee towards your chest. Holding when you feel that stretch. And again, just come back to your breath. Last breath here. And then gently bring the knee towards the left armpit until you feel the hips open slightly. So last breath here, deepest one today. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the knee back to the center with a 90-degree bend. The right hand wraps around the outside of the left knee. The left arm comes out by your side, shoulder height. Look down the left arm, keeping the shoulder blades down. We're going to drop the knee over to the right. But again, taking your time, not forcing anything at all. Last breath here. As you exhale, again, you may find that right knee drops over a little further, but maybe not. And then on your next breath, let's look up at the ceiling and inhale to bring the knee back to the center. Both knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around the legs, trying to keep the tailbone down. A gentle squeeze as we rock side to side. And then coming back to the center, we're going to release the hands to the ground, release the feet down, and then relax the body all the way down for your final posture, Savasana. So let the feet drop to the side, the arms not too close to the body. Making sure the jaw's not clenched and the tongue's not on the roof of the mouth. And with every inhale and exhale, start to feel all the muscles around the toes, the ankles, the calves, the knees and the thighs just gently melting into the mat as your body becomes lighter, more relaxed with every exhale. All the muscles around the glutes, the hips, the lower back, the abdominal muscles, the muscles in the chest and the upper back. The whole body is becoming softer and softer and becoming more grounded with every exhale. And then the muscles in the shoulders, the biceps, the forearms, the fingers. There's almost no tension left in the body whatsoever. And then the muscles in the neck, the jaw, the cheeks and the forehead. the whole body has come into its final stage of relaxation. Just start to feel the new energy as it circulates around the body. And just starting to bring that awareness back towards the body. Gently wriggle the fingers, wriggle the toes. Noticing the different noises inside of the room and outside of the room. Maybe bring the arms above the head and reaching into your fingers and toes. Really elongate the spine. And with your eyes closed and a helping hand, we're going to come to lie on the right side of the body. And just allow the right side to become heavy. And then again with your eyes closed and a helping hand, making your way back up to an easy seated position. So bring in the hands to your heart center and begin rubbing the palms together, creating some heat within all the finger pads. When the palms become nice and warm, we're going to place them over the eyes. And we're going to inhale to lift your chin and chest towards the ceiling, and exhale to bring the chin down to the chest. Inhale to lift the head back to the center, opening the eyes under the palms, and gently release the hands. Namaste. Well, thank you all for joining me today for our class, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.